Hi, everybody. This is Alexi, and
And I'm Mom.
and this is Movies with My Mother. Today we strayed a little from what we had planned on doing.
Right.
We had planned on watching Sweet Sweetback's Badass Song, and after a little bit of research, it was kind of decided that that was a movie that
I was uncomfortable watching.
that we couldn't watch together.
Yes, that is correct. And so I had done the research about it. I had heard about this movie on PBS,
Yeah.
and I hadn't so much heard about what it was about, the whole of the movie. But in 2020, this film was chosen to be preserved at the U.S. National Film Registry by the Library of Congress because it is culturally historical. And this is a culturally significant movie as far as they're concerned.
Yeah.
So, but in doing the research about what the movie is about, I just was very uncomfortable with the amount of sex that was in it.
And not just sex, gratuitous sex.
I feel like it was gratuitous sex,
Because
yes.
every once in a while in a movie, I mean, it just kind of makes sense and it flows with the story. But
Right.
if they're just fucking all over the place, and that's just weird.
Well, this boy was raised in a brothel.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, that was normal. But
Yeah.
I just was very, very uncomfortable. And I wrote up a little thing while I was, thinking about it. So I do think that this movie is culturally important, pointing out the unfairness of the racism that was rampant at the time and still is.
Well, yeah.
And the importance of the rise of the Black Panther organization and its forerunner, the Afro-American Society, that was formed in 1962 by a group of grad students and law students in Berkeley. And
Berkeley?
I'm
just saying that just sounds...
Isn't that the college in California?
Yeah, that just sounds so... I mean, it didn't happen in, like, the heart of the South? Like at
No.
a HBCU?
No. No.
Weird. Okay.
But I just did not feel comfortable watching it because it was so raw. It sounded so raw.
Yeah.
And I what I found crazy and important about it was that it did talk about, or it did lead me to find out more about the Black Panther organization and its beginnings, and even of this Afro-American Society, and why that was important to helping promote all sorts of people of color. And the people that organized the Black Panthers were not ignorant people. They were not street people. Huey Newton, who was a co-founder of the Panthers, had a PhD.
Oh.
From the University of California at Santa Cruz.
Wow.
And he was a pretty smart guy, but he was gunned down in 1989. I don't remember that. By a member. He was gunned down by Tyrone Robinson in 1989 by a member of the Black Guerrilla family.
No idea.
Now, that's not an organization I remember. I don't, I was alive and kicking in 1989, but I do not remember that. But I do remember the Black Panthers when they began, because we had a group here in Toledo, and they had a building downtown that they had their offices in.
Oh.
And the riots in 68 and stuff. I remember that. 68? 68. I don't remember. I guess I don't remember. But they did have a office here in town, and they did try to promote the causes that they wanted to push forward. And unfortunately, they didn't last very long. I don't think the Black Panthers are organized now, are they?
No.
I think that they have really completely disbanded.
Yes.
But I think that's the important stuff, and I think that's why this movie is considered by the Library of Congress as being culturally relevant. Good grief. We're going to start that again?
Yep.
Culturally relevant. And I just, so Alexis picked a new movie and it was less not horrible.
Less sexual?
Okay. Yeah. Mo- like she always says, more mommy rated.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. And I'm sorry that I couldn't do the other movie for the fans, our fans.
No, and I completely respect that. I don't want you to be uncomfortable. I want this to be fun.
Right.
Also, I don't want to be uncomfortable.
Right.
And watching a movie that is all about sex is not what I want to do with my mother.
Right. I appreciate that.
So yes, so today for our fun movie, we watched Friday from 1995, starring Ice Cube, Chris Tucker, Nia Long, John Witherspoon, Tiny Zeus Lister, uh, Anna Maria Horsford, Paula J. Parker, Faison Love, and DJ Pooh. Directed by F. Gary Gray. It was, did I say the year? It's from 1995.
Yes.
Okay. It clocked in at about an hour and a half long, and it was a hard R for language and violence.
Oh, yeah.
It did pretty well.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 78%.
Nice.
Metacritic gave it a 54, and IMDb gave it a 7.3 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Money-wise, it made money. The budget was estimated at $3.5 million.
Okay. Wow.
Which I think was just for the
star power.
No, I mean I think for the automobiles and the the hydraulic kits and the rims. Ice cream truck had rims.
Yeah.
But the worldwide gross was 28.2 million.
Okay.
So it made money.
Yeah.
It did spawn a couple of sequels, and I will say that they're okay in their own right, but I really feel that the first one is the best one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought it was all right. This is another movie that I dreaded watching. You know, you bring up these movies, and I'm thinking, oh, this doesn't sound fun, and it was okay. But
yeah.
It could be the life and times of any couple of young guys.
Yeah.
You know, get in trouble.
Yeah.
So I thought it was okay.
Yeah. I mean, it had a little heartwarming story at the end.
It did. It did. And especially when his father said, put that gun down. I mean, wow, that was, I unfortunately, there aren't enough men to tell all these boys that they need to put that gun down.
Yeah.
You're not a man with a gun. So
no.
But that's whole nother story.
Right. Unfortunately, we are living in a time of men raised mostly by women.
Right. Right.
And
so they have no direction.
No strong male role model.
Right. This is director F. Gary Gray's debut.
Yes. Wasn't he a music video director?
Yes. He made his fame with movie. Jeez. He made his fame with movie video. Music. Oh my God.
Are you drunk?
I think I am. Okay. He made his fame through music videos.
There we go.
And Ice Cube was one of his very first, I believe Ice Cube was his first music video. My God.
Is it because that says movies and TV on the screen?
I'm trying not to look at that.
Do you want me to change it?
And all my, and then all my chicken scratching here on my papers. But he did videos for Dr. Dre, TLC.
Uh-huh.
I mean, who hasn't heard of all of these guys? And when he was 16, he discovered in the audio-video room at his high school the joy of videotaping stuff. And he knew that was the direction he wanted to go in.
That's awesome. Because videotaping is not really a thing anymore.
Correct. I'm thinking some young people might not even, what's that, Because everybody just takes pictures with their phones.
So in my office we have like 24,
Oh boy.
and he's the only man in the office. And so on my Music Fridays, I play all sorts of stuff, and he knows none of it.
Oh man,
And
really?
everybody's like, "Oh my god, you don't know this?" And he's just like, "I'm 24."
Wow.
So yeah, I don't know if he would know what videotaping meant.
Right. But that's where it all began, and his first music video was in 1993 for Ice Cube.
What song? Did you write it down?
I did not, and I knew that I should have because I knew you'd know what it was.
I can't tell you what it was because I didn't write it down.
I didn't. Gosh darn it. And he's young too,
Yeah.
because at 26, he directed this film that we watched today.
Oh,
So I mean, he's just a young guy.
late 70s.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So that's pretty good that he rose up that fast. And
No, it
it's
would be the early 70s. My math is bad. I'm sorry, guys.
and Ice Cube was co-writer on this.
Yeah, the the guy who said my grandma gave me that chain. That's DJ Pooh,
Uh huh.
and that's who co-wrote the movie with him.
Yes.
And I read that DJ Pooh was supposed to be the Smokey character,
Oh no.
but the studio was like, we kind of need a name for this. And Chris Tucker had been around a little bit by then. He
Right.
was in like a house party movie. That's where he got his start,
Right.
and
Right.
they recognized him from that. So that's why Chris Tucker got that role, and Red was just kind of a side character.
I I think that I don't think that the other guy would have been right for the part.
No.
He didn't. This was perfect for the goofy sidekick that every teenage guy has.
Yeah.
Every guy I have ever known has had one guy friend who's just kind of a weirdo,
Just kind of a
just loose and
spastic.
yeah. I don't feel like the other guy would have been that good.
That's fair. But I mean, they're they're acting, so maybe he might have been, but I don't know. I think that Chris Tucker did a great job.
Yes.
Also, later in Chris Tucker's career, he takes a role as, I think his name was Ruby Ruby Rose in The Fifth Element, and he plays a character that Prince turned down because it was too flamboyant.
Oh my.
Ruby Rod, that's what it was.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, Prince, the purple one,
The Prince?
yeah,
Wow.
said it was too flamboyant for him.
Oh my. That's crazy.
Ruby Rose is an actress.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious when I was like, "Wow, huh?"
But Gray has continued on doing films and has won many awards and many accolades for all of his work. I mean, I recognize many of them that he has done. I haven't seen any of them, but I recognize the names.
Did you write them down?
What? No, The Italian Job.
Oh,
I did that did come up a couple of times. The
big
Italian
Hollywood
Job.
movies.
Yes, yes, big Hollywood movies.
Okay.
So, he and in 2019 he got a star on the Walk of Fame.
Oh, you don't have
So,
to buy those.
uh well, I think you maybe do, but you have to get nominated for them. You just can't go and get one. I think people have to nominate you for it.
And then you
You
have
know,
to buy it.
yeah, I think so. But it doesn't matter. I mean,
That's still cool.
not everybody gets a star on the Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
It gave the address, but I didn't write that down either.
Oh,
I know
no.
that's important to some people that they go and see their favorite people, but I did not write that down.
Yeah, I don't care.
No,
I'm never going to be in California, so
I don't think so. I don't think so. So yeah, no. Ice Cube has been Everybody knows Ice Cube.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if you don't know Ice Cube, come on out from under your rock and start listening to the radio.
Yeah.
He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2016, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay. With NWA? Okay.
Yes. And he's been in about 40 films that he has produced or
Yes.
co-produced. He seems like a smart guy,
Yeah.
very business minded.
Yeah. And as we found out, married to the same woman for 30 years.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Which I think is, anymore, a couple that stays together more than a few years is an oddity.
Yeah.
And something to be mentioned. So you go, guys. He converted to the Nation of Islam in the 90s sometime, like in 90.
Oh, the early 90s.
Well, it talked about the early 90s when he started a label called Street Knowledge. I'm not familiar with music labels and things like that.
Yeah,
so
I don't know. That doesn't ring a bell.
It didn't really ring a bell for me. But he did convert to the Nation of Islam, but maybe not.
Oh.
He's kind of, I think he's one of those people that his religion is his religion, and he doesn't want you inquiring about that because he's always kind of vague when people ask him about things like that.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
yeah,
it's nobody's business who
you
I
worship.
believe in.
Yeah.
Right.
But everybody needs to know. I mean, just as long as he comes out and says he's not a Scientologist. I
Whew.
mean, that's fine.
Yeah. But he says he likes to think that he's on the tip of this and the tip of Christianity and the tip of Buddhism.
Oh.
It sounded to me like he was maybe still searching for
Just spiritual.
the spiritual answer he was looking for.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I mean, some people need something to believe in.
Right.
Some people, I think, enjoy the search for
Yes.
something to believe in. And then there's people like me who just don't really care.
Well, yes, that is true. And, I just think that thirst for knowledge is what makes people better.
Yeah.
Even spiritual knowledge. It's that finding out and the studying and the learning that make people better people.
Sure.
Okay, I'll get off of my high horse.
Well, I don't know. I've got my thoughts.
And that's okay.
Because, how well do these people know Jesus when they wrote the book 1,000 years after Jesus died or ascended or whatever? So, I've got lots of questions.
I know. That's okay.
Yeah. The neighborhood this movie was shot in was F. Gary Gray's childhood neighborhood.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Filming was 20 days.
Okay.
A lot of the dialogue was improvised.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. I read that there were some unruly locals that I guess you can see in a scene because they just wouldn't just go to their homes. They just had to be on the camera.
Oh, they were on the street. I noticed lots of people on the streets, but, in a neighborhood, there's often a lot of people on the street.
Right.
Especially if you got kids that are riding their bikes up and down the neighborhood. Yeah, there's people.
Yeah. Also, the neighborhood they were in, which I didn't write it down, I should have, was Crip gang territory.
Oh.
That's why you didn't see anybody wearing anything red, except Craig's dad at the end. He's wearing that red robe.
Well, it was
with
more orange.
That design on it. But yeah, they were warned well in advance not to display anything. Red shirts, red hats, red shoes, red bandanas.
Oh.
In that territory because that shows sympathy to the rival gang, the Bloods, and does not earn you any favor with the Crips.
Okay. Well, it just seemed like it was on that block.
Yeah.
It seemed like a movie about a neighborhood.
Yeah. Also, Snoop Dogg is a Crip. I don't know if he is still an active member, if you will.
Snoop Dogg?
But he keeps a blue flag
Does-
hanging out the left side. Yeah,
Does
that's the Crip
Martha know
side.
about this?
I'm sure Martha thinks it's awesome.
She probably does.
She's been to prison. She doesn't care. She's got clout now.
Oh my God. I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, in the beginning, when the guy comes up, when Red comes to up to Debo when they're playing the craps game,
Yeah.
and he's looking for his bike, the man, the big muscly man that was with them,
Yes.
it was Debo, Smokey, and then the big man that didn't say anything, but he was
Yes.
just there. That is the uncredited debut of Michael Clark Duncan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, it
Uh
was.
huh.
Oh,
And he, I think he's most known for the Green Mile.
right.
Yeah, talented man, and he seemed to be a genuinely nice person.
Yes.
Died very young
Yes.
of respiratory failure.
Oh my.
Yeah, and at the
Oh,
time, he had been engaged to Omarosa Manigault for about 8 months.
why do I know that name?
Omarosa from the Trump
Oh,
campaign,
yes.
Omarosa from
Okay.
TV.
Yes.
Yeah, her last name was Manigault
Yes.
Stallworth for a while. Now it's Manigault Newman.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Okay.
some people just like to
What
collect wedding rings.
what do they call that?
Serial
Serial
monogamy.
monogamy. Yes.
J-Lo.
Yes.
I don't know why this had to be mentioned, but you don't see any white people in this movie. There was the Asian guy at the carryout and the two crazy Mexican guys, but none white people.
Well,
But also, like, in that part of LA, there's not a lot of white people, if
right.
any.
That, like I've said before, I mean, it seemed like a neighborhood movie.
Right. And I guess in terms of socio-economical areas, then white people weren't there. Well, why would they be in the movie? They weren't there.
Right. Right. And those two Mexican guys only drove in. I mean, it's not like they were in the neighborhood.
Right.
They drove into the neighborhood. Interesting.
To smoke angel dust.
I can't say that I noticed that. So you know,
I only noticed it because I read it and I
oh,
was watching for it.
okay.
And I was just like, huh, it's true. But again, why would white people be there? It'd be weird if white people were there.
Yeah, I think so. Interesting.
The crackhead guy, Ezel,
Yes.
he was originally supposed to be played by Tommy Davidson from In Living Color fame.
I can't say I recognize that name.
If you saw his face, you would know who he was.
Okay.
But there were some scheduling conflicts, and Anthony Johnson got the role, and he just died last year. Anthony Johnson, and
Oh.
Tiny Lister just died maybe last year too. I don't remember if either of those were COVID related. I feel like one of them might have been.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I told you.
Oh, yeah, because boy, a lot of people have died in the last couple of years,
Yeah,
famous and unfamous.
yeah. Miss Parker, the lady across the street watering her dirt.
Yeah.
Ice Cube saw her on The Price is Right as one of Bob Barker's beauties, and he
No.
said, "I need this sister in a movie," and
Nice.
they got her.
Nice. Boy, when that big Cadillac pulled up, I thought, oh, it's going to hit the fan. And then that guy jumped out. Oh, my. I did not expect that.
Tony Cox.
Yes.
Yeah, and like you said during the movie, he was in the Hebrew Hammer.
Uh-huh.
He was the he was the kind of mole that played both sides.
Yes.
Man, fuck Christmas. I'm all about Kwanzaa.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, it's stupid. The girl that played Craig's sister,
Yes, very familiar face.
Regina King.
Why do I know her? She's been in a lot of
She's
stuff
been in a lot of
and on
stuff.
TV too.
Yeah, and she does voiceover work.
Oh,
She and John Witherspoon, who played Craig's dad, were main characters on the show The Boondocks. Regina voiced the grandsons Huey and Riley, and John Witherspoon was Granddad Freeman. And if you've ever seen that show, you know that it's just crazy.
yes.
It's it's very funny. Like the one boy thinks he's a gangsta. They're like 9-year olds.
Oh
The
my.
one boy thinks he's like a super gangsta, and then the other one's just like he's like a nihilist philosopher type.
Oh.
Just kind of everything's awful and everything sucks and everything could be better if we all banded together and started a revolution. And the granddad is straight crazy.
Yes.
And Riley has these two friends that are white guys, and they're like wannabe gang guys and like like drug guys. God, I can't even tell you what their names are, but they're voiced by Charlie Murphy and Samuel L. Jackson,
Okay.
and it's so funny. These guys, and they just get into all sorts of shit, and it's really funny.
Oh my goodness.
And Craig's mom looked familiar. What do I know what she was in?
I'm looking for because I was thinking that I know who she is too, but what was her name? Let's
Anna
see.
Maria Horsford?
Anna Maria. Yes, here she is. She was.
Was she
Why
on
was she down?
227?
Why was she down at the bottom of the list?
I don't know. Her father was from Antigua and her mother was from Dominican Republic.
That's
Oh my
why she's
goodness.
so pretty. Here we go. Here's Wikipedia. Let's get into that. You know, we love the Wikipedia
Yeah.
because everything on the internet is true.
Oh, she was on the Tracy Morgan show, Last OG. I've watched
Oh,
a few of those episodes. Those were
The
not
Shield,
bad.
Bold and Beautiful.
Nope.
I know she's done movies.
New Girl? Nope.
I'm sure she's done television too because I recognized her face right off.
A couple episodes of Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh,
A couple episodes of Grey's Anatomy.
her first major role in television was as a producer for the PBS show called Soul
Okay.
from 67 to 70, 1973. So she's made appearances in Fresh Prince, Sparks, Moesha, The Bernie Mac Show,
Wayne's Brothers.
Shields, Girlfriends, Everybody Hates Chris. I mean, I've seen her face many, many times.
She was uncredited as Vicky Cross in Kiss the Girls, and then its sequel, Along Came the Spider. It does list her as in there, but Vicky Cross would have been, I guess, either Morgan Freeman's sister or wife in the movie.
Oh, and that show Be Positive, that's on right now.
I don't know what that means.
And the premise of this show is this girl gave this guy a kidney or something. Yeah, kidney. And it just goes on from there. And I just happened to see it recently.
Oh, she was Thelma on Amen.
Yes.
Okay, that's where I know her from.
Yeah, so there's lots of people, a lot. Most of the people on here are seasoned actors
Absolutely.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they may have started out, but now they're big people.
Yeah. In the sequels, Chris Tucker does not appear as the sidekick.
Oh,
In the sequels, Craig's sidekick is his cousin, played by Mike Epps, and I kind of think that Day Day's a little bit more on the pathetic side than Smokey was.
oh, aw.
But yeah, he spends a lot of time with Day Day in the second movie and the third movie, and they're funny for what they are, but they're not as good as the first one.
No. Oh, no. And I've said that many times too.
And
Nothing's as good as the first.
and we based our theme meal off of what I thought happened in the first movie, but really happened in the second movie.
Yeah, oops.
But we had burritos. We had bomb ass
Oh,
burritos.
yeah, they were good. They were very good.
Super good. They tasted awesome.
Yeah.
And we had all American apple pie for dessert
Yes.
because, we need something sweet.
Well, I stopped at the bakery thinking I'd find something that was. I don't even know what I thought I would find at the bakery. But that was the first thing I saw, so that's what I bought.
Oh, okay. Sure.
The donuts are pretty good. But, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, there's not many donuts left at the bakery.
No, and they're a little stale
Yeah.
because they've been sitting there since 5.
Yeah. Yeah. They did have some beautiful turnovers, but, sometimes the turnovers at the bakery aren't real good.
Yeah. Did they have any
So,
punchkis left?
oh, I didn't even look.
Oh, you would have seen. They put like giant clear cases at like when you walk in to the right.
No, the breakfast rolls and breads were over there.
Oh, they must have
So,
sold out then.
yeah. Yeah, he said they interviewed the guy that owns the place on the news the other day, and he said he was going to make like some obscene number like 600,000 dozen. I thought, How long does that take? But
Oh my
they'd been
god.
working on it for several days, and that they'd sell all of them. And punchkis are huge here in Toledo.
Yeah. Thanks to the large Polish population.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Every Fat Tuesday, I'm Polish.
A girl at work brought some in and they were very good.
Yeah.
She brought in a Bavarian cream, a whipped cream, and a raspberry.
Well, I like the traditional prune.
Ugh.
I just think it tastes wonderful.
I like the whipped cream style.
Okay.
Bakery Unlimited does a chocolate whipped cream filling, and
Nice.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Justin brought some home that are
The grocery store ones?
well, no, but it's Bavarian cream, but instead of it being a powder covered in powdered sugar, it's got chocolate icing.
Oh. Oh my. I thought they were either only glazed or powdered.
Yeah, I didn't know
People put chocolate icing.
because he
Oh
said
my.
chocolate Bavarian cream, and then I was just like,
Ooh.
if there's chocolate pudding in a donut, my fat kid soul is just going to be so happy.
Yeah.
But no, it's just regular
Bavarian cream with
Bavarian
chocolate
cream.
frosting. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. That's okay.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed though.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Well, with my dieting, I did not have a punchki.
I have
I
not had one either. Mostly because you brought bread pudding over and I had to fall on that like I've never eaten before.
yeah, that was a recipe that I had. I couldn't find my ordinary recipe, so I had to get one off the internet, and it was good. It tasted awfully sweet to me. Did you?
I thought it tasted a bit eggy, which is weird because you said you
Oh
didn't put a lot of eggs in
no,
it.
there was only 4 eggs in that. Almost a half a gallon of milk, but only 4 eggs.
Yeah.
I thought it needed at least 4 more eggs to make it more custardy.
Maybe that would have taken away the egg flavor to
Mm,
me. I don't know.
I don't know.
I did notice that I only picked the pieces that had thousands of raisins in
Well,
them.
the whole thing had thousands of raisins in it.
I was just like, wow, really?
Yeah.
Raisins aren't my favorite. Cooked raisins aren't my favorite.
No, cooked raisins are not mine.
I'll eat a box of Sun-Maid right now.
Oh, yes. And these raisins I got them in the dollar store section at the store, and they were very fresh and very nice. I only had to soak them for, I always soak the raisins in brandy before I put them in stuff,
Oh,
and
damn.
I only had to soak them for about 10 minutes
Really?
because they were nice and fluffy.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, but that it was good. It was only 2/3 of a cup of sugar, but I thought it tasted rather sweet.
I did not. I tasted egg more than
Hmm,
sweet.
interesting.
It was not bad by any
No.
means. I have had 2 large helpings of it.
Yeah, well, I took it to work and nobody ate it.
Punks.
One woman even said, "Oh no, I don't eat that stuff. I don't like it."
Oh, well, like you. bitch.
That's what I'm thinking. If like I went to another store this week too, and I worked on their truck, and they had pizza, and I didn't feel like eating pizza. I said, cheese and me don't get along together, but I had to take a big sniff of it.
Yeah,
I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
yeah.
No, but I do love pizza, but I'm trying to be good on my diet. It's hard.
Yeah, I would have just picked the cheese off. I'll pick the cheese off in front of you. I don't care. I'm not trying to shit my pants at work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Little Caesars pizza. I really enjoy a Little Caesars pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I think they taste fabulous. I love their sauce. But no, I'm trying to be good. I had to resist the pizza. Ugh. We had a thriving Thursday at work, so we had popcorn and candy and soda. We had like a concession stand.
Oh,
It was really fun. In the back room, we found a popcorn machine. It was really
it's like the one in my
like your
kitchen.
little mini one. We found a real one.
What?
Yeah, we made popcorn. It was
I'm
fabulous.
gonna have to figure out how to clean that one in the kitchen. It's really gross on the inside.
A Dawn dish detergent. Just put some Dawn on
A
a
scrubby.
scrubby. Yep.
Okay.
And that'll cut right through the grease.
Yeah.
But yeah, that little one you have, but it was a real one, a big one.
Oh, that's fun.
We have a Thriving Thursdays that's employee appreciation.
Oh,
So we're going to do something different every Thursday.
that's fun.
I think it is. Yeah.
Wow, that really boosts morale, doesn't it?
I hope so. Not that they need to boost the morale in the store I'm in because they're really, it's a tight store. But I thought it was fun. I think it's fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But it was just a stroke of luck that we found that popcorn machine back in there. Wow.
I only went to work yesterday because I knew that there was a birthday party happening and I knew there would be cake.
Nice.
I was also hoping for free lunch, but was denied.
Oh, the cake's okay.
Yeah, we got one of those bundt cakes from down the road.
Oh.
And it was chocolate with chocolate chips with the white chocolate frosting.
Oh, my.
It's
yes.
amazing.
Yes, we've had those bundt cakes.
Oh, yeah.
One day we had them for
our very first show.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, they're so good. I mean, that's the only reason I went to work Friday.
Yes.
I mean, I'm really far ahead.
That's scary. Don't say that out loud.
I told my supervisor, I'm like, I want you to know, come review time, I am kicking ass.
Well, you need to just tell your supervisor that anyway.
I am.
We had to do our self-reviews. It's already time to do that at work. And, I've only been there, 3 months?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about checking myself. It's above expectations all the way, but I thought, oh, this is a new manager. I shouldn't go balls out here. I'll give her a break so she doesn't have to tell me I'm not the overachiever I think I am.
Also, I love that you just said balls out.
Well, isn't that the appropriate thing to say? Sorry.
No, it's just really funny. I love it. I think you should say stuff like that more often.
I do say stuff like that all the time.
Well, keep saying it. 'Cause I love
Well,
it.
my boss didn't even know what that meant.
Oh, no.
So I said, just doing what I do. But what does that mean? I said it means anything you want it to mean.
It means going buck wild.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Why are we talking about work again? Don't we talk
always
about
talk about
work
work.
every week?
I got something from the Board of Elections in the mail today, and it was just like, oh.
Oh, there might not be an election.
Really?
Yes, the Republicans don't understand that they can't make a map to suit their leanings.
Oh, gerrymandering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been thrown out, I don't know, maybe 4 times. It's gone to the Supreme Court. I don't, I understand you want to give yourself the best light, but come on.
Yeah.
You might interfere with our elections. Come on.
Well, really all it was telling me was that I have a new voting location.
Oh.
It's no longer the, that auxiliary school thing, whatever, back in the neighborhoods closer to Alexis.
Yeah.
whatever that thing was.
I think it used to be a regular school, and
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
now
it
it's
used to be, but then it was like something else. Then it
yeah,
was like an administrative building for a
yeah.
while. Yeah, whatever that building
So where are
is.
you going to go to?
The library.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, that's
hurt my feelings.
a little more convenient.
Yeah,
Nice. Maybe I should check my mailbox,
yeah.
see what's in
But
it.
only I got one. I don't know where Justin is supposed to vote. He's supposed to vote somewhere completely different.
Oh, is he still have a different address?
No, no, he changed his address to over here.
But he can't vote the same place you do?
No, I think it's because of the name differences. I don't know. His name is further down the alphabet than mine.
I, they have it in alphabetical order, really?
I don't know,
I don't know either.
but we've never voted at the same place.
Huh. And I don't even know where my voting location is because I always do early voting.
And they're talking about not moving the early voting stuff to the shared services building yet. So they're going to keep the downtown space open for a while.
I thought they were tearing that down ASAP.
I guess not,
Oh.
because I read on my Toledo newsletter this morning that the voting isn't going to be held at the shared services center.
Yeah, because they're moving into the shared services maybe next week.
Well, and I really think it's a parking issue. Where are they going to put 5,000 cars back there?
Oh, I've never been back there. Is the parking lot small?
I don't think it's small, but it's not mall sized.
Well, the parking lot downtown is not very large.
But there's a lot of on-street parking downtown.
No, not at that end.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess so. You could park behind, yeah.
yeah.
But
On 13th and 12th, you can.
yeah,
Yeah.
but they don't have that many people come all at one time. Those lines before were just unusual. I don't think that they're going to have lines like that forever.
I wish you could like sign up for absentee for life.
Yeah, I agree.
Ugh.
But the Republicans don't like that either. That's how voter fraud happens.
All that voter fraud they found didn't happen.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Sure. Okay. Whatever.
I don't know.
I just live here.
Yep, I try to get along with everybody.
Yeah.
But when you start talking crazy talk, I gotta laugh.
Well, that's I am really one of the only blue lights in my office,
Oh my.
and the one lady she's very worried about this Russia thing. She's very very worried about it.
Well, yeah.
And she was talking about something else, and I was just like, I don't want to upset you or anything, but I am waving a blue flag over here, and I think that the Republican Party, as it is a farce, and I think that most of the Republicans are, to use a inappropriate term, retarded,
Oh,
and I don't think that most of the new school Republicans have any goddamn brains in their head.
well, yeah,
And listen, I know that both sides are screwing me, but
Yeah.
I'm going to vote for the guy that's saying, well, I'm not really trying to screw you. I'm going to screw you, but I'm really trying not to.
okay,
Instead of the guy that's just like, sorry about your luck.
right. Well, I don't think when the nuclear bomb goes off in Washington, D.C., that it's going to matter if you're Republican or Democrat. I mean, Putin's got the bomb and we could be next. Maybe we should all build, maybe we should get dig that hole and put that.
You need that solar?
No, dig the hole in your yard and put that
Oh,
the
the
thing in that
shipping
we-
container?
the shipping container that we talked about before.
Shipping containers that are as long as my house, which
Yeah.
my yard is not.
Yeah. Maybe we could build under your house and slide it under.
I think that would require tearing out either the side street or the main street.
Who cares?
Well, I mean, when tanks are coming, I mean, I wouldn't, but I think the people that are just trying to get to work would be upset.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. You got to be good to your neighbors.
I mean, I have only talked to the man behind us once, and I know that he was quite friendly with my ex-husband. So, and I know that he looks at Justin kind of cross-eyed. And the lady who's always in her yard working, I think, is the daughter of the woman I actually talked to. And I only had to go over there because I got a package and it was kind of heavy and it felt important.
Oh, okay.
Because if I didn't think it was going to harm anything, I would have opened it.
All
Because
right.
I'm awful.
Oh, okay. You're bad.
Yeah. But like I had to explain to her, I'm like, this is yours. It came to my house, the big green one over there. And she's just like, huh? And I'm like, but right across the street. You see it? It's right there.
Oh,
And
okay.
she's just like, oh yeah, this is something my daughter ordered. We've been waiting for it. I'm like, well, it came to my house today. Oh, okay.
Oh my. Did you run away then?
Well, I thought about just like, cause I had to knock like 5 times.
Just leaving it on the
I
front
didn't want to
porch?
just leave it on the porch. I
Oh,
wanted, you didn't get it earlier when there was a lot of daylight because I got it. I just got home. I saw it. I didn't recognize it. I looked at the name. It's not my name.
yep.
I brought it over.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. And I do still talk to the lady across the street on Facebook every once in a while.
Okay.
She's doing well.
Good. All right. What are we going to watch next?
Oh boy,
Now it's the month of the woman.
Women's Month.
Yeah.
Well, hell, I don't know. I hadn't thought that far.
Me either.
What's in my suggestion list?
Oh,
We got
there you
anything?
go. Yeah, pull something out of that. 9 to 5.
Oh, I love 9 to 5.
As good as it gets. That's about a single mother.
I don't want to watch that.
Oh, that's a sweet movie. Dude, where's my car?
Yeah, I got like non-women's movies.
Okay, we'll have to maybe
Well,
look into that.
whatever happened to Baby Jane?
Ow. That's heavy. You want to watch that?
I mean, I've seen parts of it. I'd like to sit down and watch the whole thing at some
Wow.
point.
That's heavy.
But Joan Crawford, Betty Davis.
Yeah, isn't that about the one sister trying to make the other sister crazy?
Yes, because
Gaslighting her?
because the one sister was more famous than the other when they were
Yeah.
children.
Mm-hmm. Wow, heavy. That's
Yeah.
heavy. That's, yeah.
But
Ooh,
no, we can watch. We'll figure it out.
all right.
9 to 5 is a good option, though. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's fun. Fun movie.
I need a cup of ambition every day,
Absolutely.
several times a day.
Yeah. And I want to figure out how to rig up that garage door opener.
Oh,
See, I do know a few things.
it's just a fun movie.
Yeah, it is. And you know how I like a fun movie?
We can watch 9 to 5. I don't care.
We can. I don't care either.
Sure. When do you have time?
Shoot, I don't know.
That's a $64,000
Yeah.
question, isn't it?
But I think I'm going to get on a rotation for weekends. Maybe we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
So
Well, that'd be cool.
I don't think this manager will screw me.
No, she seems to be pretty cool.
Yeah, she loves you.
That's because I'm great.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. That'd be cool. What else you got? You got anything good going on?
Nothing.
You do look like you've lost some weight. You said
I'm
you were
trying.
dieting.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I gotta treat myself better. My knees hurt, my feet hurt, my back hurts. So I gotta treat myself better. Everything hurts on me though. This weather is just torturing me.
I left the house. It was cold. I left my nail girl's house, and I had to take my jacket off.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've come to a spot where I need different medication for my fibro.
Ugh.
Yeah. The pain is just, and the itching. Oh my God. I told you I woke up today itching so bad I couldn't stand it.
Oh my god.
So
I sat here last night, and I don't know what I just did to my phone.
yeah, it just made a funny sound.
I'm going to find a new doctor,
Oh,
a new primary care doctor,
okay.
and I have not made an appointment to see Dr. Handsome, but I need to
Yes.
because I need my meds adjusted.
Yes.
And I started seeing a therapist,
Nice.
and she seems to be nice. It's comfortable.
Good. That's the perfect solution. Comfortable.
Yeah.
Right. Great.
I mean,
Oh boy.
yeah, she doesn't seem to be very.
Pushy.
Yeah. She said
You
she's.
need to do this. You need to do that.
Yeah.
I
she's
need to
just
do
like-
a lot of things.
Yeah, she's
but
just like, well, maybe instead of sitting around feeling sorry for yourself, you could like do something. And I'm like,
what?
huh?
I don't know if I know how to do that.
She's like, do you have hobbies? And I'm like, no.
We got a hobby.
Yeah.
I might have broken everything in my machine here, but we got a hobby.
I can still hear you. I think we're good.
I might have blinded myself then.
Oh, I hope you guys can't hear it, but my glasses do hit
All the
the the
time.
spit screen quite a bit.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it's crazy.
Yeah, I hope at some point between now and the next time you come over, we will have my treadmill set up
Oh, yeah.
so I can actually run some of this fat ass off my body.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Me too, then.
Yay! Also, did you see this beautiful
I
thing?
did, but it's Mortal Kombat. I don't know how to play Mortal Kombat.
Oh, there's
I
a bunch
was
of games on it.
I was hoping it was a Pac-Man machine.
No, but there are different games.
Big Daddy got a video machine, a video game machine.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Well, Big Daddy he needed to buy this. I don't know. It was over the summer, 6 or 8 months ago.
Well, it's nice that it got put together now.
He finally got a wild hair to put it together. And in crazy news, we didn't kill each other doing it.
That is unbelievable.
And the only time either of us raised our voices, even just raised our voices, he was trying to get Tallulah to stop getting into things because he didn't want her to hurt herself or anything.
Right?
And I had figured out what we were doing, and he hadn't. And I told him to just trust me and tighten this bolt, please.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
It looks kind of cool.
I mean, it is.
I haven't seen one of those in a while, but it's like an old school video machine.
Yeah.
Fun. It looks like, the front of it, it looks like where the coin machine used to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it is. Well, we can turn it on when we're done.
Yeah.
I mean,
Unless it has Pac-Man on it.
I don't think it does.
I love the Pac-Man.
But yeah, we didn't kill each other, so that was
Nice.
pretty awesome because Justin and I don't work well together.
No, nope, you never have.
No, mostly because he likes to do everything the hard way, and I'm smarter than him.
What? Oops. Good thing he doesn't listen to this, huh?
Yep. I made mention that I was more mechanically inclined than he is, and he's just like, no, you're not. And I'm just like, listen, all I'm saying is that somebody didn't pick out outrageous science fair projects and got yelled at while making them when they were a child. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Because that happened to me.
Why? What did you choose?
Oh my god, those science Olympiad projects.
See, I don't remember any of that. Was it awful?
Oh god, it's terrible.
I'm so sorry, baby.
No.
I'm really sorry.
No, it was Grandpa. Grandpa had to help me.
Oh.
And he's just like, yeah, do this. I'm like, "Rah."
Oh.
No, the one, and I still have it upstairs. It's still mostly intact 25 years later. I had to make a tower out of, like,
Wood.
yeah, like balsa wood, like really thin pieces of wood. And I had to make a tower that would hold a bucket, a suspended bucket, holding 20 pounds of sand.
Okay. I thought that was for the egg drop.
No, the egg drop I failed, but because our design was flawed apparently.
Oh, boo.
But the tower that held sand
Oh,
was
right.
very
that tower.
successful.
Yes.
Yeah, I still have it. It's upstairs.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
I got nothing.
I don't really either. I don't think we've talked enough though. Have we talked enough?
I think we have. I did enjoy the movie.
Okay.
It
good.
was better than I thought it would be.
Not something you'd watch again though.
Oh no, I don't think I would.
But would you watch one of the sequels?
I do like everybody in it, and I've seen stuff with everybody in it.
Yeah.
So maybe I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Cool. Well, I'm glad because I know it's not your forte.
Yes, but it was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Good. I'm glad.
Yes. Did you enjoy it?
I love that movie.
I know, because you had it right ready for it.
Yeah, no, it's we say this to each other all the time. We're like, and you know this, man. we say that to each other a lot.
Yes. Is that where it came from?
Yep.
You started doing it, and we all picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I saw it in a movie.
I get it. I get
Okay.
it. I enjoy that. And I just loved the curlers that dude, the worm, was wearing. Oh, my goodness. He wore them well.
Oh, those silk pressed curls.
Yeah.
Oh my God. His hair was fabulous.
Yes, it was. Oh my. Yeah, I did enjoy the movie.
Good.
It was fun.
Yeah. Equal parts silly and serious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I had a little scare there when I thought he shot that guy. Woo!
Oh, I know. I saw you jump. I'm like, oh
Wow. No, put that gun down. Oh my. Okay.
no. All right. Well, we will, I guess, see you at some point soon. Oh, we did. I did see on our map that we have
Oh,
some new places on our map.
really?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh my gosh. Hello.
Brooklyn, New York.
Do you suppose it's our cousin?
Uh, maybe.
Doesn't Dominique still live in Brooklyn?
No, she lives on Staten Island.
Oh, forget it then.
But
I should
at least I
have known
think
that.
she lives over by Amityville,
Okay. Yes.
and I only know that because of the movie.
Yeah.
Trinidad and Tobago.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Also, I didn't know that Trinidad and Tobago was right off the coast of Venezuela.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Um,
Down under.
yeah, and the Philippines was listed on the map. Now, I do want to think that there are people in Trinidad and the Philippines listening to us, but I also have to wonder if that's maybe VPN settings. Because if you're using a VPN,
Oh.
you can set your location to be anywhere in the world. So I don't
Oh.
know if that's the case or what, but either way, I'm still stoked.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I hope that you all are enjoying us because we enjoy each other.
Yeah. We're having a good time.
Yes. Nice.
Okay, now for real, I think we're ending.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's been fun,
Yes.
and we will see you soon.
Alrighty.
Have a good week, guys.
Bye.